20 greatest man-made wonders of the world. Seems impossible to believe that these structures were built by people, especially those that were constructed long ago before machines had existed to assist in the creation of them. In spite of this, some of the most beautiful buildings and statues in the world prove human capability and innovation. Several of these monuments defy human expectations and even appear to defy gravity itself. So here are 20 greatest man-made wonders of the world. Number 20, Mount Rushmore. As a tribute to 4 presidents who have contributed immensely to the U.S., this monument symbolizes freedom and democracy. Our promise for the future is embedded in Mount Rushmore National Memorial, not just for a monument to the past in Custer State Park. The buffalo once again run free, and the ghosts of the Keystone miners still cast a dim shadow over long deserted claims. This is a place surrounded by American history. Number 19, the Parthenon. The Parthenon is a temple in the Athenian Acropolis, Greece, dedicated to the Greek goddess Athena, the protector of the Greek people. Construction began in 447 BCE, but the Parthenon was not completed until 431 BCE, when decorations began. Generally, this is considered the culmination of the development of the Doric order in classical Greece and is the most important surviving building of classical Greece. Number 18, the Golden State Bridge. It spans the Golden State Strait, which links San Francisco Bay to the Pacific Ocean, and is one of the world's most famous bridges. The suspension bridge is most recognizable for its unique color, known as International Orange, painted on its steel structure, along with its striking towers and graceful cables. Number 17, Alcatraz. Located 1.5 miles offshore from San Francisco, California, is the Alcatraz Island. Often referred to as The Rock, was used as a lighthouse, military fortification, and federal prison until 1963. 1972, Alcatraz was designated as a national recreation area. 1976 and 1986, it was designated as a landmark. A visit to Alcatraz reveals stories of American incarcerations, justice, and common humanity. The Indians of all tribes occupied the prison in 1969 in a fight for freedom and civil rights for Native Americans. Number 16, Taj Mahal. In Agra, India, there's a mausoleum called the Taj Mahal, one of the most recognizable buildings in the entire globe. The Taj Mahal is a vast mausoleum made of white marble that was constructed between 1631 and 1648 on the orders of the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in honor of his favorite wife. It's the crowning achievement of Muslim art in India, one of the most revered works of art in all of human history. Number 15, Christ the Redeemer. In Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Christ the Redeemer is the largest Art Deco statue in the world and the 5th largest statue of Jesus. As part of the new 7 Wonders of the World, this Art Deco statue of 30 meters with outstretched arms was voted to be included in 1931. It is a breathtaking sight, even for those who aren't religious, to see Christ the Redeemer perched over 700 meters above the sea at the top of Corcovado Mountain. Number 14, Notre Dame Cathedral. Located in the 4th arrondissement of Paris, France, Notre Dame Cathedral, Paris is a Gothic cathedral. As one of the very first Gothic cathedrals, Notre Dame Cathedral was built throughout the Gothic period, with its sculptures and stained glass windows showing the heavy influence of naturalism. Number 13, Sydney Opera House. The Sydney Opera House is a multi-venue performing arts centre in Sydney, New South Wales, Australia, designed in the late 1950s and opened in 1973. The vaulted shells of the Opera House seem to burst out of its harbour side setting, and once totally modern but also evoking emotion. A dramatic setting to match the drama of the performing arts it houses. Fun fact, 1 million Sydney tiles made of a unique combination of clay and crushed stone cover the roof of the shells. Number 12, Stonehenge. Stonehenge is one of the most famous prehistoric stone circles in the world, but its origin remains a mystery. Stonehenge was built in Salisbury Plain in Wiltshire, England between 3000 and 1500 BC, spanning the Neolithic to Bronze Age periods. Despite its massive size, Stonehenge remains a subject of widespread speculation for centuries about its purpose. Despite its vital importance to ancient people as a center of religious worship for ancient Celtic pagans, Stonehenge was considered a Druid temple in the 17th and 18th centuries. Number 11, Petra. The Jordanian governorate of Man is home to Petra, a historic and archaeological city known for its rock-cut architecture and water conduits. As the capital of the Nabateans during the 6th century BC, it's today one of the most popular tourist destinations in the country. The valley runs from the Dead Sea to the Gulf of Aqaba and is formed by mountains forming the eastern flank of Arabah. The area lies on the slope of Mount Hor. Number 10, Coliseum. During the Roman Empire, the Coliseum was the largest amphitheater ever built. Vespasian of the Flavian dynasty built in 72 AD and his son Titus finished it in 80 AD. A 100-day spectacle was held during the opening ceremony of the Coliseum, in which 5,000 animals and 2,000 gladiators were sacrificed. A total of 50,000 spectators could enter the Coliseum through 80 entrances, with sails around the top of the attic, providing protection from rain and sun. Number 9, Angkor. As the state temple and part of the capital of Suryavarman II, Angkor Wat is a Hindu temple complex in Cambodia that was built by him in the early 12th century. This vast temple complex contains remnants of several Khmer capitals from the 9th and 15th centuries AD, including Angkor Wat, the world's largest single religious monument, and the Bayon Temple, famous for its numerous massive stone faces. A symbol of Cambodia and its national flag, Angkor has converted between Hinduism and Buddhism several times throughout its long history. Number 8. La Sagrada Familia, a massive, privately funded Roman Catholic church. The Temple Expiatoria de la Sagrada Familia has been under construction in Barcelona, Catalonia, Spain since 1882. It's expected to be completed by 2026. The Sagrada Familia is a cathedral in Barcelona, Spain that was designed by Antonio Gaudi. Number 7. Bennu Rice Terraces, a national cultural treasure of the Philippines. Bennu Rice Terraces are also considered to be the 8th natural wonder of the world by many Filipinos. It's a spectacular, majestic, and inspiring view. Approximately 2,000 years ago, the ancestors of the Philippines carved the Bennu Rice Terraces on the mountains of Ifugao. According to legend, they were constructed by hand for the purpose of planting rice. A unique and efficient irrigation system brought water from the rainforests above the terraces to the suspended lands over 1,500 meters above sea level. Number 6. The Eiffel Tower. On the Champ de Mars in Paris, the Eiffel Tower is a lattice iron tower dating back to 1889. It's become one of the world's most recognizable structures and a global icon of France. It's the entrance arch to the 1889 World Fair. The tower is the tallest building in Paris, visited by millions of people every year, named for its designer-engineer Gustave Eiffel. Number 5. Easter Island. Easter Island, one of the world's most isolated islands, is home to the world's most famous moai, which were carved between 1250 and 1500 by the Polynesian colonizers. The largest moai erected, Petra, was nearly 10 meters in height and weighed 75 tons, not only representing deceased ancestors, but also powerful living or former chiefs. Number 4. The Leaning Tower of Pisa. Pisa Cathedral's Campanile, or freestanding bell tower, is known as the Leaning Tower of Pisa. The tower was built in 1173 under the supervision of architect Bonanno Pisano, but he abandoned construction after it began leaning. Only 3 of the tower's 7 tiers have been completed when the tower started leaning. In 1272, artisans and masons attempted to bolster the foundation but failed. However, they continued building straight up from the tower stories, compensating for the lean. The construction of the edifice was once again delayed by war and wasn't completed until the second half of the 14th century. Number 3. Machu Picchu. Located 2,430 meters above sea level, Machu Picchu is set in an incredible, beautiful tropical forest. At its height, it was the most impressive urban creation in Inca Empire, with great walls, terraces, and ramps that seemed to have been cut from the continuous rock encampments naturally. Located on the eastern slopes of the Andes, the upper Amazon basin is a diverse ecosystem with a rich range of flora and fauna. Number 2. The Pyramids of Giza. Located in the southwest suburbs of Cairo, the Giza necropolis is probably the most famous ancient site in the world. Among the 7 wonders of the ancient world, the Great Pyramid of Khufu is the oldest and sole remaining. Over 2 million blocks of stone were used to construct the pyramid, which was completed in 2560 BC. Stands at 139 meters high, making it the tallest pyramid in Egypt. Number 1. The Great Wall of China. As a series of stone and earthen fortifications in northern China, the Great Wall of China was built originally in order to prevent nomadic groups from invading the Chinese Empire's northern borders. From the 5th century BC through the 16th century BC, several walls have been constructed and rebuilt together, known as the Great Wall. China's Great Wall is a reflection of the collisions and exchanges between agriculture and nomadic civilizations. Which of these man-made wonders blew your mind? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.